a very tight-knit community in a small town. You don't think that anything like that would happen around here. It just kind of gives you that uneasy feeling.
Right now here on Good Morning Quad Cities, the community recovering from an overnight shooting, and the new video police hope will help find the shooter.
Plus, how long you have to file your taxes and the places that are open to help you if you're having trouble getting them done on time.
Live from WQAD, this is News 8's Good Morning Quad Cities.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It is Monday, April 17th. I'm Jonathan Ketz.
I'm Angie Sharp. Thank you so much for joining us. What a beautiful weekend. Felt more like a weekend in June or maybe even July than one in April.
A little more like summer outside, at least for Saturday especially, and we're hoping to keep that momentum here into this Monday, right, Eric?
Yeah, and I think we've certainly got that for today. So you know what, if you happen to make today a 3-day weekend or maybe a 4-day weekend, if you had Friday off, by all means, today is going to be a stellar one. We're starting you off at 5 o'clock, looking at temperatures now 42 degrees in Savannah, 45 to Dubuque. Notice that the wind chills coming down in the lower 40s as well. Muscatine now 41 is your wind chill factor. Yeah, still dealing with that this morning. But we'll have lots of clear skies as we take you through the day today, rounding out 5 o'clock with maybe nary a cloud in the sky. So let's take a look at your forecast. As we look at a sunrise today, quiet, cool, temperatures into the 40s, but it will be the week's best weather with sunshine and highs right up around 74 degrees. I'll let you know when the clouds will come back when we do forecast some rain for this week. Accurate look at that coming up. Guys, it's 5:01.
All right, Eric, thank you. Rock Falls police have released video of a man they suspect of opening fire inside a bar, hurting 4 people. Happened at the Cooler Bar off of 2nd Street. Police have released this video of the man wearing a blue shirt and khaki shorts with what appears to be a gun in his hand entering the bar. Police say they believe this is the shooter. Witnesses say they heard 4 to 5 gunshots, then soon after they saw the possible suspect leave.
He got in a pickup truck. He had the gun to his side. He was just at a slow trot. He wasn't really like running for the truck or anything, but he just kind of jumped in it and almost like just casually backed out and drove away.
Rock Falls police say they hope to release more information to the public as early as today. Anyone with information on the shooting is asked to call Crime Stoppers or the Rock Falls Police Department. Firefighters are still trying to figure out what caused the fire. They fought for almost 8 hours yesterday. Started around 4 a.m. yesterday morning at a building near 18th Avenue and 9th Street. Fire officials say there was an apartment upstairs and a business on the 1st floor. No one was inside when the fire started and no one was hurt.
If you haven't filed your taxes yet, you're in luck. This year's deadline is actually tomorrow. People have an extra couple days to file because April 15th fell on a Saturday, and today is a holiday in Washington, D.C. called Emancipation Day. So with that extra time, accountants from AmeriFile say it's a good idea to take a deep breath, book an appointment, and get your taxes done.
Iowa has announced, of course, that it's taking 4 to 8 weeks for their refunds to come out this year. Historically, they've been 1 to 2 weeks. But this year they're taking 4 to 8 weeks. Illinois, historically a little bit slower to get their refunds out. And so important to not only consider your federal return, but to make sure that you have the I's dotted and the T's crossed on your states.
Some tax prep companies will be staying open late today and tomorrow to help you file or answer any questions you may have.
Starting today, you'll be able to call the East Moline Police Department and tell them you have a car you want to get rid of. QC Towing will then tow the car away to be donated. The best part, there's no fee for the removal. Normally, it would cost more than $200 to do it. It's part of the city's spring cleanup effort. The program starts April 17th and ends on the 21st.
Well, the Quad Cities might be getting a little more food truck friendly. Tonight, Bettendorf City Council is expected to talk about creating a food truck ordinance.
News 8's Jessica Dedita joins us now to explain why some food truck owners hope an ordinance passes. Jessica?
Yes, right now Bettendorf food trucks can only run on private property, while in Davenport they can operate in zones around the city. Bettendorf is looking to adopt a similar ordinance as Davenport to make it easier for everyone. Talks about the ordinance have just started in Bettendorf, but nothing is set in stone quite yet. Members from the Food Truck Association say Bettendorf has been waiting on Davenport to get an ordinance passed so it can mimic the process. Davenport gave food trucks the green light last year after launching a successful pilot program. Martin Garcia owns La Flama and in Davenport and says Davenport already has a solid food truck ordinance. He hopes Bettendorf and surrounding cities all get on the same page so vendors can better serve the entire Quad Cities community.
At the same time, on the other side of the river, you know, Moline and Rock Island will be the same thing. It will help us, all of us, to find just one criteria and then just be able to transit, you know, through the 4 cities, you know, to the main 4 cities, you know. That will help tremendously.
In Illinois, each city has its own inspectors' fees and rules. Each vendor, no matter what city they operate in, must pay fees and have inspections. Jonathan.
All right, Jessica, thank you. The Bettendorf City Council will discuss the ordinance tonight at its committee of the whole meeting.
Construction has started once again on and around the I-74 bridge. The majority of work is happening overnight, which should relieve some of the traffic stress during the day. Closures will impact the River Drive ramp in Moline and the State Street ramp in Bettendorf from 8 at night until 6 in the morning. The project is expected to last through the beginning of July. And John Deere Road in Moline is about to get more congested. Starting tonight at 10 o'clock, all 4 lanes are going to be funneled into 2 lanes from the I-74 interchange eastward to 70th Street. There are also several ramp and intersection closures starting this morning. 44th Avenue off of 53rd Street, that's near Bank Orion in Moline, is going to be shut down for 2 weeks. And this morning, the eastbound exit ramp for John Deere Road off I-74 as you're heading towards Iowa will be closed until 10 a.m.
A Quad City Church broke bread with the community for Easter Sunday. Broadway Presbyterian Church in Rock Island hosted a meal yesterday afternoon. Everyone was welcome at the free event. Volunteers say it's a way to come together as a community, and it's also a chance to help those less fortunate. Volunteers at the church expected to serve lunch to about 50 people. Still to come, here on Good Morning Quad Cities, raising concerns.
Why talks of President Donald Trump renegotiating the North American Free Trade Agreement has some dairy farmers worried.
Still ahead, on your marks. Find out when a local track official fell in love with the sport. That's coming up next in sports.
The weekend was fantastic, wasn't it? And we managed to keep the rain showers at night. I'll let you know when we do see some rain chances coming back here to the Quad City region and which one of the days will be the best of the week. We're leading the way with accurate weather coverage next. It's 5:07.
You're watching WQAD. This is News 8's Good Morning Quad Cities.